Let's talk about BinaryX. It's a platform that, as it says over there, is real estate investing for passive income, building wealth and whatever. Main idea is that you can use crypto to buy shares of properties that are being built or that already exist in order to earn through their rental income. Some of them are Airbnb, some of them have long-term tenants. You can invest into the asset with crypto, which gives you a way to not just diversify, but also have a pretty high percentage for return on investment on a yearly basis. If we have multiple quadrants of what we invest into, you might have a little bit of Bitcoin, you buy some memes in crypto, you have some altcoins like things in the RWA space or DPIN, and then we also, on this channel, have a whole bunch of nodes that are there for passive income. Now this as well fits right into the category, but we take money within crypto, so it's still on-chain, but you can invest into things outside of crypto. Invest in yield generating rental properties starting at just $50. Now obviously you can buy for more than $50. If you want to put in like 5,000, go for it. But it goes as low as $50, which means if you were to buy the new Call of Duty or like 2 shares in here, one of them pays you back and the other makes you unhappy because you lose in the game. Because it's crypto based, there is the term fractionalization. They mostly had that for NFTs and other assets last bull run, in which we first of all tokenize the asset, so real estate becomes something on-chain, and then fractionalize it, so we cut that into multiple pieces, so you can also own a fraction, a small side of it, and earn a proportional rent yield. So they divide properties into equal fractions worth $50 each, and earn up to 16.3% annual return on investment. When I looked into any type of like liquidity farm or other ways within crypto to make some money, unless you stake tokens, which are pretty volatile if we're honest, the only other option that I used to go with is going onto PancakeSwap or SushiSwap or any other liquidity farm for that. Search for stablecoins like USDT or USDC, and then see that if you just farm stablecoins over here, you might get 3% a year. 3.18%, and that's it. And real estate grows every single year, while stablecoins, if they're pegged to the US dollar, technically lose value as the purchasing power goes down, and it's not keeping up with inflation. So you could get like 3%, maybe up to 5% sometimes, but getting into real estate instead and getting, let's say, 23.9% over here, 18% over here, or even just 8% down there would be a better deal while also being more diversified. And then of course, after you buy it, it's completely passively, which means you don't have to do anything, and you can sell your fractions on the secondary market with just a few clicks and retrieve your money. Kind of like in Poly Market, when you buy or sell shares of any position that you hold, same thing there. You sign up and pass verification, select any of the properties, use euros, USD or USDT, where you can also use a card or bank transfer in case you don't have crypto right now. Get fractions and that's it. Top right corner, sign in and sign up. Now there are a couple things in the sign up process where it says personal details, quiz and verification, for which they do require your phone number, which then also means they probably need your real name. And I think for verification you simply need one of your ID documents, so keep that in mind. Like at the marketplace constructions as well as the P2P market, and then of course the documents and a couple different resources behind it. Most importantly, the marketplace on what is available, which a couple different construction properties are listed. Each of these has an LLC created behind it, and it's all regulated by the government, so everything is legit, which then also means once everything in here is constructed, you can simply go to the location in person later on and even rent this if you would like to. Then for the properties, there is Komora Living, for example. We can see it is on sale, located in Bali, Indonesia, with almost 200 people invested in there. They got the description where you can see what is available, when it was completed, the fact that you get guaranteed income from the management company, Bali Invest Club, and then you can also go on sites like booking.com, for example, and see that this one is actually live. So it like verifies that it's a thing in real life, because usually you would need to go in person when it comes to building trust and figuring out if things are there. But if it's listed on booking.com, and you can see the price it goes for, the reviews so far, with 9.6 points out of 10 being exceptional, as well as the overview on how it's designed, it then again gives you more options to decide, is this something you would like to invest into? Because instead of just a couple pictures over here, you know it's a physical location that does exist, it's in a good location, modernly built, and probably gets more and more people over time that end up renting this place and stay there, which then in return means for anybody invested in here that a solid return of like 10% a year and more is justified. And a monthly cash flow of 1,700 is probably only going to go up in the future. They also have everything listed down here. We can see the token as well as the address, the DAO LLC reference, where you would be sent over to the Wyoming site again, where you can see the standings for everything. They also got the documents for the LDD, which is this PDF over here. We can see all the different details over 30 pages. And you see the connection between blockchain, but also being in the real world. having all the documents, everything is legal. So they are fully transparent when it comes to that, which is rare in crypto. Because lots of other projects, they are just vague when it comes to anything, but they show you what you need to know. You get a $20 sign-up bonus into your account, as well as a 3% cashback on your first real estate investment. So if you were to buy a single share for $50, because you get $20 for free, the first share is technically $30 due to the sign-up bonus. And then let's say you would spend $1,000 to buy a couple shares. You would then get 3% of that back, so $30 back into your account with the $20 sign-up bonus, which would mean you only spent $9.50 and technically get one share for free. And then of course, that's more like the general overview of what they do. There are more buttons that you can click. You can click on construction right now. You can click on rental, P2P market to buy and sell tokens, and then also have your portfolio displayed once you connected your wallet and set everything up. But I'm pretty sure by now you get the idea. Right now in the circle of what I hold, we still have Bitcoin as like a quarter to 30% just to be safe. Then we have like 40% in alts. We have another 25 to 30% in notes and things that have passive income. So I don't have to do anything and get free money. And then my money works for me. And then 5 to 10% in more high risk plays, memes, which hopefully turn this smile into an even bigger smile. And then with the extra money that makes, I can put more into this thing over there. And then I don't lose the money like last bull run, but I get to keep it and it works for me and it makes more. I will say though, compared to nodes, and we probably talked about like 20 different node projects, this at least is in real life, legal, has all the paperwork done, and you invest into a growing market with something physical that actually exists. Because all the nodes that we talk about, if we're honest, they're just NFTs, but they could disappear at any point. So I think they do lots of pretty cool things. They're also obviously in the real world asset space and sector. So I think this is like the early start of a platform that is only going to grow more and more over time, while also benefiting you in return. Let's say the average return on investment would be 14%, just to throw out the number. If you would had 200,000 invested and you get 28,000 a year, and you live moderately, so you don't spend too much on rent or whatever, then technically your life is free with the 2,200 that you make a month. Just some food for thought. That being said, links down below. Don't forget you get a $20 sign-up bonus and 3% cash back. And I think this is only going to grow more and more after Christmas, because eventually when people take more and more profit and Bitcoin slows down a bit and the money not just goes into altcoins over here that all went up by like 20 to 50% over the past week, but into things that have a real use case, then BinaryX and things listed on the site are only going to grow, in my opinion. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Do whatever you like. It's your money after all. I'll see you fairly soon. And until then, take care.